the big question, finding the speeds with Ganassi Racing today. What was the key?
I think, a lot of it's, we've been testing here quite a bit. I think we did 5 days. We kind of skipped a lot of the testing in Florida and Sebring on the street course tire, so we did a lot here. Obviously the conditions were a lot different, but I think baseline setups have been pretty good, and TK did a hell of a job putting a lap together there and jumped to the front. So for me, the car was a bit loose, got a little bit of balance stuff to work on, and hopefully get the Brita target car up front.
What's the key this week for you guys to again break up that Penske party again, and you guys have already made a nice start?
You're always going to see sort of general trends of where, different teams have maybe got the upper hand, and St. Pete, for us, it's not been a strong point. Obviously, it's been very strong in recent history for Penske. We just got to do a better job. That's what it comes down to. It's never going to be one thing. It's lots of, small things as a team to get it together and get out there and try and get as much speed to get the pole, and then obviously race better as well.
Scott, I know IndyCar making a point of emphasis this week to more securely put those aero kits on. As a driver, how does that affect you at all, or what the crew is doing with the car, and I guess your whole opinion on this aero kit and kind of keeping it more secure this week here in New Orleans?
Yeah, it's it's hard to keep things secure when cars are crashing into each other. I think the drivers could definitely do a better job, especially at St. Pete. There was a lot of maneuvers that were never going to work, and no matter what kind of car it was or wing or whatever, it was going to come off anyway. So IndyCar are always on the forefront trying to help out the situation if they can. I think there's things in the work obviously to make them a little more sturdier, but the drivers for one need to do a better job too.
What will you do between now and the next practice session? You go back and kind of adjustments will you make?
It's just looking over data for a lot of it, seeing sections and sectors where maybe other cars are quicker. Obviously you get a lot of data from a 4-car team, so we'll be running through a lot of that, through this sort of 3-hour break or 2-hour break, and then, hopefully praying also for no rain.
What about the weather and how that might impact things over the course of the weekend?
Yeah, weather is what it is. You can't do much about it. It's the same for everybody, and you just hope that you roll off the truck in whatever configuration it's going to be best. But if it rains, first of all, we hope it doesn't, just for the fans to come out and watch, and secondly, if it is, it's the same for everyone.
Thank you, Scott.